Hey, what's up, guys? I want to talk to you today about the fact that we are self-limiting to ourselves. And that's basically the only thing that you have to overcome in life is your self-limiting beliefs about yourself, because of the fact that that's going to hold you back from every fucking thing that you want to do. In the last few days, I've had literally three conversations with three different people all about this concept, and I want to basically shoot a video about it because this is important, and I don't think people realize this. In nature, there's something called homeostasis. Homeostasis basically means baseline, okay? I don't know if you heard me because glass just literally fell over. But baseline, all right? Homeostasis means establishing a baseline and holding to that baseline. And what happens is that when something's in homeostasis, it's comfortable. Anything that threatens that homeostasis situation, whether it's stepping out of a comfort zone or it is doing something that is weird or something along those lines, we always try to come back to homeostasis, and this is done subconsciously. The problem is that it's extremely self-limiting and it's extremely self-sabotaging. Now, what am I talking about? Well, so many people say that they want to get good things in life and they want to go places and they want to achieve these dreams and these goals, but then they do everything in their power to go completely against actually obtaining these goals, and they self-sabotage. And one of the main things that they do is they create these stories that reinforce a previous belief system that's in their brain, something that's been wired into their brain. And I've talked many times on this channel about the fact that our subconscious is highly programmable, and we tell ourselves stories about stuff of which we have not truly checked out. For example, if you want to go and talk to a girl at the gym, what do you tell yourself? Oh, she's probably a bitch. She's probably, she looks full of herself, or da-da-da. Dude, that chick may be the nicest fucking girl out there, or she might be a bitch. She might be. But you have no clue. But to stick with your homeostasis, which is you feel okay that day, that's your baseline, you feel okay, and you tell yourself the story that this girl's a bitch, that's why you don't go and approach her. Or a new job opportunity. Let's say that there is a job opportunity that sounds too good to be true. So what do? Well, you go online and you do some Googling maybe, or you talk to some friends who also don't know what the opportunity is. I had a fellow literally turn down a job opportunity in one of the most laughable ways. Quite literally in a text message, he told me what the job opportunity was. And it is absolutely, it's like this mind movie he played out for himself because he's too afraid to step outside of his comfort zone and do some things that are uncomfortable. Dude, I got news for you. If you want to grow in life, if you're serious about growing in life, get prepared for discomfort. Get prepared to be uncomfortable. When you go to the gym, do you go there to be comfortable? No. You go to the gym to fucking work out, to bust your ass, to lift heavy shit in the hopes that you grow. It's the same way in life. You gotta lift heavy shit mentally. You gotta take risks. You gotta fucking fail, and that's how you grow. And it just blows my mind that like people will self-limit themselves and be like, it's almost like saying, I'm gonna go to the gym, but I'm gonna stick to the 5-pound weights, but I want to be rich. Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna stick to the 5-pound weights, but I want this amazing life. But I want to travel the world. I want to do shit that is epic without leaving my comfort zone. And dude, my favorite is when people tell me that they want to build an empire. I want to build an empire. I'm working on my empire. Dude, I fucking laugh. Because whenever anybody starts talking like that, that's when they've spent too much time on Instagram and all those positive quotes on there and all that bullshit, talking about building dynasties and building empires and fucking, I'm a lion, roar. Like, you fucking dude, if you were really that, you wouldn't waste your time on Instagram for that long. To close on the thought with the other guy, what my point is that he was basically telling himself a story about what the opportunity was without hearing about what the opportunity was, because he was uncomfortable to be put into a situation that he was unsure about. So instead of checking it out, he instead decides to tell himself all the reasons that this should not work, just like going and approaching a girl at the gym or taking a risk on something in life. And therefore he never puts himself out there, and he remains safe, right? Homeostasis, this line. He started to branch out, and then, nope, coming right back. Like a fucking rubber band, like a pussy rubber band coming right back, and being afraid to go for the shit that he wants to go for in life. And I see that shit everywhere. So I want to make this video basically about the fact that if you want big things in life, be prepared to grow. Be prepared to take risks, and be prepared to fucking fail. One of the number one things that you've got to realize is that every failure is an experience. You can take that experience and you can put it towards wherever the hell you actually want to go. Dude, if you actually were to calculate how many times I have failed in life, it would probably blow your mind. Like, especially the fact that I'm as positive as I am today with the amount of failures that I've amassed. Because, dude, I realized a while ago, and understand, this took me years to get, because I don't like to fail. No one likes to fail. No one likes to look stupid. But you know what's worse is fucking regret. Regret is way worse than rejection. If you go and try for something and you look at that failure as if it's a rejection, great, fucking great. I'm glad you got rejected. I'm glad you failed, because you know what? You fucking learned, and you take that experience and you go and you apply it. Fuck, man, I hate red lights. You go and apply that towards wherever you want to go in life. It's an experience when you fail, and you have to wrap your head around that. You have to use it like fuel. I mean, I'm very big on like positive affirmations, and I'm very big on, reinforcing things through the subconscious. Dude, I have a tattoo across my fucking neck down here that says, I am fueled by all forms of failure. Why do I have that tattoo? Because I have to reinforce to myself every fucking day when I look in the mirror that if shit's going wrong, good. Fucking good it's going wrong. Because you know what? I'm growing. And it's just amazing to me the amount of people out there that they have the wrong mindset. It's like I can work with people who have a mindset of going, you know what? I don't care what happens. I don't care what's in my way. I don't care what obstacle it is. I'm going to overcome this shit. I can work with those people. The people that I can't work with are the ones that go, oh, I can't do this because of this. I can't do this because my parents fucking did this shit, or I have this problem, or I had kids. I have people tell me like, oh, you don't know what it's like, how hard it is because of such and such, from kids to a rough upbringing to a freaking, I'm gonna get in an accident. What's up, kid? I don't want to run you over. Yeah, I have people give me all these excuses under the sun. I don't want to work with people who give me excuses. I want to work with people in general, or be around people in general who are like, dude, I don't give a fuck what's standing in my way. I will figure it out. There's so many people who tell me I want to do such and such, but they say that magical word, but. And the only time that but is valid is if it is truly the wrong time in your life. You have way too much going on, and it is stuff that you can't get away from. Like if you're taking care of your parents and they're super sick, and your bills are amassed, and you have to work this job right now because you have all the shit going on. You've got some medical reasons that are holding you back and all that kinds of shit. But still, could you do a Shopify store at night? Could you, make some phone calls while you drive? Can you, I'm just trying to come up with things. Can you sell some stuff on eBay on the side? When I could not even walk, if you go back 2.5 years or so, and I took a door knocking job. Why? Because there was a lot of money that was possible to be made through it. I took this door knocking job. You're supposed to walk around. Well, I found a way around that because I was like, dude, if I can't walk today because my fucking legs were so swollen because of the inflammation issue that I had going on, if I can't walk today, well, what can I do? Oh, I can make phone calls. Oh, I could use social media. Oh, I could do this. I could do that. I found a way around it. And like, that's the mindset that people have to have. You have to cultivate this within yourself. You have to have these positive affirmations. Like, I have a fucking tattoo across my chest that I subconsciously read every single time I look in the mirror. I have shit up in my house that is positive and grows me. Dude, I had one of the most negative mindsets you could ever find because I used to have a victim mentality. I used to sit around and I used to feel like, what am I going to be able to accomplish? There's this. All this shit's wrong. You know, I'm broke. I can't, hold on. I'm busy driving through traffic. I used to have this like seriously negative mentality. But then I started to think like, well, what if I just do something that's 1% better? What if I just, I can't make it to the gym because of this, but what if I just do like 2 push-ups? It just puts in my mind like I accomplished something. So I'd get down and I'd do 2 fucking push-ups. And you know what happened? By doing 2 push-ups, I did a few more because I had already started. To understand how life works, you have to you have to clean out this bullshit. You have to clean out all these neuron pathways that have been reinforced over and over and over in your head. You got to clean that shit out and you got to fill it with new stuff. And you have to understand it's going to take years. It is going to take years. This is not an overnight process. This is not a month-long process. You have to brainwash yourself for what you want to be. You have to become a match for the shit that you want. Like, if you want to make $500,000 a year or $1 million a year, whatever the fuck you want to do, you have to become a match for that. Dude, these people who are super successful, they do not get there because of the fact that they wake up in the morning, they're like, oh, I don't feel like doing it today, and they don't do it. They don't get there because they wait, for days when they feel really, really good to go after the shit that they want. They don't get to be super successful because they wait until everything feels right and they have all the stars aligned. No, dude, those motherfuckers get there because they go after the shit that they want day in, day out, feel good, feel bad. It doesn't matter. They go after that. That's why they're successful. But what are the stories you tell yourselves? Oh, these people are successful because they were born into it. They freaking got lucky. Dude, I know so many successful people that you could look at like it was luck or they were in the right time at the right place. But then if you look at the backstory or you give a chance without playing your stupid fucking mind movie out to tell yourself why this person got to where they are, if you listen to their stories and what it took for them to get to that situation, whether they were in the right place at the right time in LA, whether they had the money to invest in that great idea, where did that money come from? Dude, a lot of the times that money came from busting their ass, not going out with their friends, not going out partying, not spending it on stupid shit. They actually planned to have the resources to take advantage of a lucky opportunity that came around. Dude, there's lucky opportunities all over the fucking place. Hell, Google gapped today in the market. If you had enough money and enough mindful prowess to see the gap possibly coming, you could have put a ton of money into there and it could have gapped up. But if you're busy spending your money doing all this other shit, complaining about how life's hard and how the economy sucks and the housing market sucks and your life sucks and everything fucking sucks, dude, you suck, okay? Like, it is your mindset that is fucked up, and you're not all to blame. It's not all your fault. This mindset comes from society. This comes from probably your parents. This mindset comes from, not being cultivated at a young age and being like maybe bullied when you're a kid and all that. Fine, dude. But undo that shit. Take responsibility for who you are, where you're at, and get by that stuff. You don't need to live in that mindset for the rest of your life. That is not your destiny. That's not where you've got to be. And, you know, you had some hard shit take place. Fine. Start looking up some of these successful people. Look up the Grant Cardones, the Gary Vaynerchuks, the fucking Tony Robbins, the Jim Rohn, Elliot Hulse, Eckhart Tolle. Like, look these people up who made something of themselves and hear their stories and understand that, like, you know, the masses of people out there are typically cowards. They're typically people who are going to grow old with major levels of regret, of major misery in their lives. Like, I got a question for you. Would you rather get rejected from your dreams 100 fucking times, but then on the 101th time, you get your dream? You get the girl you've always wanted. You get the life you've always wanted. Or you get rejected never. You never grow. You never push through any boundaries. And instead, you get to grow old safely with major amounts of regret. Like Gary Vaynerchuk always talks about, go to a convalescent home and talk to these people. What is the number one thing that they're upset about? Regret. The business they didn't start, the life they didn't lead, the person they never talked to, the shit they never did. Look back at your life. You know, one of the conversations I had in the last few days was somebody who was telling me that, oh, they're too old now because of this, or not that they're too old. They're like, oh, I've wasted so much time. I've done this. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Dude, you know what ended up happening? That's wasting more time. Stop wasting this time. There is no purpose that it serves you to run over and over in your mind all the negativity and all the shit that you didn't do and all the stuff that upsets you and all of the regret that you already have, because you're literally wasting more time with that regret. And you're just reinforcing your fucking brain that this is your life and this is going to be your life. This is not your life. Every single day is a new day, period. Get your fucking life together. Do the shit that you want to do. Feel good about yourself. Feel good about your life. And if your life is not where you want it to be, don't bitch about it. Do something about it. I can't tell you how many people tell me, I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to change this. Okay, well, if you don't know how to change this, ask somebody. Get on Google. Start looking some shit up. Start looking up YouTube videos. If you want to become a freaking bodybuilder, but I don't know how, Google how to become a bodybuilder, how to eat right, how to get my macros right, how to get my calorie count right, Look up a personal trainer. Do this. Give yourself the same advice that you would give to somebody else, and then just take action. If you take action, your shit will come true. Period. Like if you take action and you take no excuses, even if you get knocked down a little bit and you just keep going for the things that you actually want, you will get there. It's a law, all right? I'm making it a law. If you actually build yourself up and you take the time to say, hey, I don't care what stands in my way. This is my goal. I'm going to achieve it, and I'm going to figure out how to do it. I'm not going to keep saying, I don't know how. Just say, I'm going to figure out how. It's a simple mindset change, and then take the steps every day to get there. Get 1% better every single day. Go for it. Get rejected. Understand that every time you get rejected, you're going to basically grow from it, because you're going to understand why this failure occurred, what went wrong, and how to do it better next time. It's experience. All these people who became something, one thing that they all have in common is they have shit ton of freaking experiences that got them on the right track, and they knew what to do next time. That's why experiences are not worthless. They are important. I got to finish this rant soon because I'm pulling up to my job. Or a job. Anyways, it's the same thing with people saying that they don't have time. I've been recording for the last 20 minutes. Why? Because I have time. Because I choose to spend my time in these ways to help motivate you guys and to help build this channel and to do the stuff that I can in between, you know, working my ass off and editing and doing the motorcycle stuff and everything else I'm fucking doing. Dude, I fly out to Cali in a few days. I don't have time to go to Cali, but I'm making time. You know, make time so that you don't have regret in your life and that you go for the things that you want to go for and go get fucking rejected. Hope that's motivating. If you liked this, leave a like. I'm pulling up at the house now. Leave a like, subscribe, share this with somebody who needs to understand to stop making fucking excuses. Leave a comment if you like this stuff. I'll talk to you later.